Hey there, my name's Taylor. Whether I'm traveling by air, land, or sea, I want to use my skills and various methods of travel to explore our beautiful planet. Subscribe to join me as I navigate life with my sense of adventure as my compass. In the last episode, I explored New York City with a good friend and another familiar face, while continuing the hunt for my new sailboat. In this episode, the work begins, and we have a little celebration for my new home. Good morning, everyone. First night on the boat was a success. I had gotten in late from my whole day of getting tools and stuff to fill the boat with. I was up till like 2 a.m. just loading everything in the boat. And I've got a very special somebody who has come to join me to help out a bit more. It's Bobby!
Hello! How's it going, guys?
So, since he's gotten here, we've gotten the heat working, so I'm not freezing anymore, which is good. And water's running. And what else did we do?
Replaced your valve for the toilet.
We've still got more to do today. We're gonna put up the bimini soon, and yeah. The boat is always work, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna wire, because you've ordered your autopilot, which hopefully will be here today.
Yes, yeah.
So I'm gonna start wiring the electrical to there, and then we'll install the autopilot, hopefully. There you go.
Sweet. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, got ourselves a bimini.
Yeah, it's nice.
Looks pretty good. There's this one part there that's a little ripped and zippers off, but we'll just get some clamps.
When you get down to where I am, we can use my SAILBOAT sewing machine, and we can replace that and fix it.
Get the good stuff.
Right.
All right, there's a brush downstairs. Get scrubbing, boy.
No, your cockpit's full of bird shit.
Yeah. I sent a video to Bobby the other day, and there was literally like 15 birds all sitting on my mast, and no other boat had birds. So yeah, the boat's covered in bird crap, and that was my initiation to the boat.
Before I start tearing all this apart, let's go to Home Depot. So then I'm going to film a tour of your boat on my channel.
Oh, Inception.
Before I start tearing everything apart.
Okay, sounds good. Give us a status update.
About the 8th trip to Home Depot today. In West Marine. The old radar doesn't work, so basically this pod has like specialty bits that you have to get this thing open. So what I'm going to do is that the radar doesn't work and you have to replace it anyway eventually, so going to just snake a line attached to that back down, which will be power for the autopilot. And there we go. And then where this radar used to be mounted right here, we'll mount the controls for the autopilot.
Well, the autopilot has arrived. Got it overnighted, ordered it yesterday. And it's kind of like the old school style. It's, how do you describe this?
It's analog.
Analog, that's the word I'm looking for. But it's simple and it's supposed to be really reliable, and it can work really well for boats like much bigger than mine. So Bobby's helping install that and figure out the wiring and stuff. Yeah, and I'm not sure who did this wiring before, but they left all of the ends open.
They soldered them together, and then they didn't put like wire connectors, butt connectors. They just soldered the wires together and then did not
cover them or in any way. Like, oh. Inside here, I've worked on. There's a small piece that kind of broke off of the refrigerator handle, so I've epoxied that back on, and I've got the clamps on it just waiting for that to set and harden. And then there's this area here, I don't know how well you can see, but it was filled up with some nasty water, and there's really nowhere for it to go like that. There's no drain to the bilge there, so I just manually pumped that out so it's not so nasty. And yeah, we got the gas working. Bobby went and filled up the tank, and then we got a new valve for it. So now I've got gas for the stove, and the stove's working. It's been a productive day. Well, Bobby came back as I was cleaning the cockpit with a little surprise.
Yeah, especially until you get your solar sorted, you definitely need a generator.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Oh, how the tables have turned. Bobby has been demoted to deck swab.
At least I get to drink beer while I'm doing it.
Well, get scrubbing, boy.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so part of the reason why me and Bobby have been cleaning so frantically and trying to get the boat ready is because I've got people joining for the boat warming party. Hello, friends!
Hi. We brought bottles.
Welcome aboard. Well, I got to
going
stay,
down.
Yeah, I got to stay at your place, and now you are getting to come to mine.
Anybody drinking anything?
All right. Cheers to the new boat, Sea Gypsy, and my good friends.
Wow.
Oh, that felt good.
That was great.
First time.
Ooh.
I think that bodes well. Neptune is pleased.
Very much. Don't mess with me, guys.
Arr.
I'm a pirate now. Well, another day on the boat and another day of boat work continues. Yesterday, Bobby had to head back to his boat so he can continue sailing south for his season, but he helped me so much with getting a lot of different things done, getting things working. We got the autopilot installed and even got a generator. Solar's the next thing. So today, that's what we got the wiring partially done. And there's an old cable line that runs through the boat, through the roof, and out into the cockpit. And I'm never gonna use this cable, so I'm gonna be taping it to the new solar line, taping them together, and then using the old one to feed the new one through the roof. And then on the outside, we can use that to connect that to the solar panels that are gonna be on the Bimini. Today or tomorrow they're expecting the first freeze, so the marina is going to be shutting off all the water, so I had to make sure all my tanks were full. And then I replaced a gasket on the back window because it was leaking really bad, so I got that in. What else? It's kind of a disaster right now in here with tools and wires and everything. After Bobby left, it was like one of my first couple nights on the boat alone, and it was blowing. There was actually even like severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings at one point. So I was a little scared, a little worried, and it was kind of weird being here by myself with the boat. It felt like we were sailing and I'm tied to a dock. That's how bad the wind was. There's a hose coming from the anchor locker that goes out through a through hole that's above the water line. And so that hose was just had holes in it and was completely rotted through. And so it was raining so much yesterday, I could really see how much water was coming from that. And so that's where a lot of my water that's going into the bilge is coming from. So I'm gonna have to address that and a few other things here and there, but I'm getting closer to feeling ready. I'm hoping, today's Monday, and I'm hoping by Friday I'll be able to get off the dock. But that's being hopeful, so let's see if that'll actually happen or not. Really? I dropped my flathead screwdriver way down into the depths of the belly of the boat. So that's gonna be fun to try and get out. Well, I just pushed it farther down, so that didn't help. Thanks to my patrons. You guys are the ones who make this channel possible. In the next episode, sailing life, it's not always a vacation. It's a lot of work, and sometimes it's really scary, and sometimes things happen. It's hard being the one sitting here when somebody that you really care about is in danger.
You ready, Taylor?
No, I'm never gonna be ready. Okay, it's totally feeling real now.